Hi, I'm Jeannie. Welcome back to Craft Genie. Today we're going to make a fun, super quick little project, upcycling some placemats. We're going to make this little box. It is just a soft-sided fabric box. A lot of uses for it, but let me go ahead and show you how to do it super quick. I have these placemats that I'm no longer going to use. I didn't want to just throw them away, but I had a good idea to turn these into a box. So let me go ahead and show you how this is done. Okay, with this project there is no measuring that you have to do. We are simply going to fold it so that it's even, and we're going to stitch right along here. I'm using a zigzag stitch. I've got my machine set for 4.5 inches wide. You want a pretty wide zigzag and kind of tight. So line up your edge, and we're just capturing both sides in that zigzag. You want to sew down as far as you can. You're not going to get all the way to the point, so don't worry about that. But go as far as you can with it. Okay, I can't go much further than that, so I'll stop it there. Now you've got this little point. I want you to pull the point up to match where you just sewed, and we're going to just straight stitch along the top of this. Switch to a straight stitch. And again, get as close to the corner as you can, but you don't have to go all the way to the corner. Don't worry if you cannot. I'll go back and cut all these extra threads off later. Okay, one side is done. Let me flip it over. Same on the other side. If you remember, we're going to line these up. I'll switch back to a zigzag. And zigzag across, catching both sides in your zigzag. And the beauty of using placemats is you don't have to hem them or quilt them. That's already been done for you. That's about as far as I can go with that one. Again, pull that point up. And let's stitch it down. Back to a straight stitch. And the other side. And you may have noticed I didn't start all the way at the edge when I sewed. This is not structural. This is not going to make a difference on the box. It's just to hold this little flap down. Okay, now our basic box is done. But it's a little floppy. I don't like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into each corner, and I'm going to sew just the tiniest little seam right here. You can see it's not even an 1/8 of an inch. It's just all the way down to the corner. Tiny little seam. Let me go ahead and get the rest of these corners done. So I've reinforced all 4 corners so you've got that little sharp corner to it. And let me show you one of the ways that I've used these. So let me show you how I use my little fabric box. I had this drawer with all my utensils, and these little small pieces kept getting lost and mixed up with here. I was constantly digging through to find what I wanted. I wanted a little organizer. My husband, of course, said, why not go to the Dollar Tree and just pick up a little small plastic organizer instead? Couple reasons for that. Everything I was finding was either narrow, just to hold a small row of utensils, or it was too short, or it was too tall. I couldn't find anything that would fit in here. And besides that, I like that this is made out of fabric. I can toss it in the machine and wash it when I need to. And it was just fun to do. It was just a fun project, recycling or upcycling a placemat that I wouldn't be using otherwise. So grab a placemat and why don't you make a few of these for yourself.